And welcome to this earwax removal video. So we've got 4 ears in this compilation. I had to think about it then. I think it was 4 ears, yeah. All quite different, all quite difficult for different reasons. The first one is it was tug of war, hence the name of the video. It was a proper battle. It was really stuck, this thing. Now, I've probably wiggled and jiggled and pulled and tugged like I've never pulled and tugged before with this one. Sometimes you wish that, I know you can't, obviously, you could like put your both feet either side of the person's ear and grab and pull like that, like pushing the head away. But obviously you can't do that. But that's the kind of force it would have took to pull this out. Because it's easy to forget how much force you need to pull some of these things out, really. It can be quite significant, especially one like this. I think we gave up literally with a few tools, because whilst the bit at the front was moving, I could see deep down, you can just see underneath it there, can't you? But there's a black one, a really black one stuck way further down. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the ear hook. Sometimes known as the central arts hook. And I mean, there's not much of a gap to get around the side of it, but what I'm hoping is I can just sneak it in, rotate it around, dig it in, because if it's firm enough, you can do this. You can see it's already worked a little bit there. You can dig it in, then you can pull it forwards. And I managed to roll that bit forward there, but then you've got to get it around this bend. You've got to get it around 2 bends. That's why I'm now going at this side, trying to nudge it forward there. But there's a bigger bit just lodged before that bend, so trying to pull it around 2 bends at the same time, it's not easy. But we're making some progress. And again, these things look massive, don't they? And you're all shouting at the screens and saying, oh, that looks easy, just yank it in there and pull it out. It's really not. It's really not. I can't tell you how tiny these things are and how delicate this work is. It's really tiny. I mean, it'd look like this hook here, if you put it next to a pen, it would look half the size. It's absolutely minuscule. And again, just bumped. I bumped the camera into the wax plug's end. When you get a big glare of orange there, it means I've literally bumped the camera into part of the plug, because there is still some of it, you can just see it there, down at the bottom there. Just left that literally sat in the bottom of the ear there while I'm trying to get the rest of it. Then hopefully I can get it'll all come out in one go. I think it might, I can't remember, to be honest, it was a couple of days ago I did this one. No, I didn't, that first bit just broke away there. And the plugs, I don't think I've uploaded the plugs in between these ears, so I'll put them all at the end of the video. Now, hopefully they're the right ones, because like I said, it was a few days ago since I did this, so I think that I've done this before. I'm not entirely sure whose was whose. You try and match them up as best you can. Now, can you see what's happened there? I went to the side of it there and tried to nudge it forward, but it actually ends up pushing it further back. So that's been go to the other side there. Oh, there you go, I've given up with that. I've given up with the hook. I think it's probably done its job, pulling it forward a little bit, so now we've got the big black dart plug that was deeper down. So now we can get a good old grip of that and give that a good wiggle again. I'll try and get it around that bend, give it a shake, then turn it the other way. So try and get it around the next bend, lift it up, hopefully. Out it pops. Another successfully delivered wax baby. Yeah, it doesn't look much there, does it? But it's fairly substantial when compared to the size of the ear. It had filled the whole thing, but you can see there it was nice and clear. Oh, it's 3 ears, it's not 4. I thought it was 4. I thought it was 2 ears of that, the first patient that you've just seen there. Must have had a problem with the second one. I don't remember, it was a while ago. 2 ears on this gentleman. Now you can see the ear canal shaped quite like that, isn't it? Most are like that. They're oval shaped, but this is quite elongated, this. So it makes it more prone to getting blocked up. But what makes it even worse is this patient is a hearing aid user. Now, I'm no audiologist, I'm just a nurse. I know a bit about hearing aids, obviously, because I've got to. My job is ears. But if you stick a hearing aid in there, I doubt that they're going to work very well, to be honest with you. And that's why he came to see me. I think he's been before. We get a lot of hearing aid users, who need to come regularly. Now, this one didn't put up too much of a fight. I think it was the second one that we had an argument with. So I've managed to loosen that. You can already see it's clear in the distance, can't you? Big old dry hairy chunk, that one. There we go. Beautiful eardrum after that one. But this one, yeah, a bit more tricky this. Again, very dark and very dry. Let's just get that bit on the outside before we go in, shall we? Yeah, why not? And you can see we're having to stretch it open to the side before we can get in. And yeah, the thing that's in there is bigger than the hole I'm trying to get it out of, which is what makes this one particularly difficult. I think, as I said on the other video, I mean yesterday's, the size of that, this standard size tube here, it's 2.1 millimeters, and the fine end is 1 millimeter. So if you're not sure, get some perspective on that, have a look at a ruler. Go and get a ruler and see how big 2 millimeters is, and then compare it to what you're seeing on here, which looks like a giant tube pulling out a giant bottle of earwax. It'll give you some perspective and make you appreciate just how difficult this is. Now, I've probably soldiered on for a bit too long with this one already, to be honest. At this point, I'm probably thinking, yeah, you should have got some oil in here. It's clearly stuck a bit deeper down that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. But sometimes when you're in there in the thick of it, so to speak, you think, oh, I can see it's moving, just one more tug, one more wiggle. And it's bound to come this time. Ever the optimist. I think that's what it is. Always look on the bright side, one of my mottos. In fact, I've told my missus that's what I want playing at a funeral. Always look on the bright side of life. It's quite a common bit for that, isn't it? Anyway, get away from that morbid thought. So anyway, what you can see here, hopefully a while away that, I've drowned it in a load of olive oil here. It does a couple of things. Helps to soften the surface of it a little bit, so you get a better grip with the suction tube, but also it lubricates the ear canal, so it helps to stick it. So when you're jiggling it like that, it